Hi, this is Sarah from Limitless Libraries. Emily and I went out to visit our friends at Ruby Major to talk to them about how elementary school delivery worked for them.
Well, at the beginning, we thought we really didn't know what we were getting into, how we were gonna implement the program, who would be involved. But as we got into the program, figured out how to incorporate the kids into the job of helping find who got a new book, it got easier. Well, in each classroom, they typically have classroom jobs where someone's the line leader, door holder. So I asked each classroom teacher to choose one or two students that would be great at coming down to the library each day to look through the books and find out which ones were ready to be picked up. So each teacher gave me a couple students. That way, if one student was out that day, the other student was available and knew how to do the job. And usually after lunch each day, they would come down, look through the books, and then deliver them to the classroom. For the most part, everyone did a good job. We usually got students that were self-starters, that would be excited about coming down. There were a couple that we would have to remind them of specific things that we needed them to do. But they did a great job. It was pretty impressive, and they were excited about the jobs that they did.
I'd come to the library, and I look at the books to see if any of them are from my class. And if there are only a few books, sometimes I'll go check if there are any books in the office. And if there are any books in the yellow bucket for the return, I'll bring those back to the office while I'm checking.
So it sounds like you have a huge responsibility because you are the one who goes to the office. So you're like the person who gets the books when they come in, and if they need to take them back, you're the one who takes them back, right? That's a huge job.
Yeah.
My job is whenever it's a good time, I go here to the library. I look at the back of the books and there's names. And if I know the name and that person is in my class, I'll take the book and I'll bring them back to my classroom and I'll hand them to my teacher, and whenever it's a good time, she'll hand them out.
It is really fun because, sometimes, whenever we're on big punishment, I'm just happy to go down here so, I don't get, that bad talk. I'm like, phew. That's why I'm happy.
We have a lot of checkout. We have a lot of things going on in the room throughout the day. So it really helped for those students to come down and look through the books to choose the ones that were right for their classrooms.
My students love the Limitless Library, and I think I had very good participation, and it was kind of contagious. Once they started to use the Limitless Library and people saw what other children were getting, it became addictive, and then they all wanted to do it.
Best thing that you checked out using Limitless Libraries this year?
Soccer books.
What kind of soccer books?
All about the players and what happened, who won in the World Cup and all that. Most people ordered diaries and Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And Digimon Fusion.
Gosh.
You like that?
No.
Good.
Is it mostly stuff for fun, or do you sometimes see people checking things out for schoolwork too?
We do both. One time we did a dinosaur project.
When we're studying rocks and minerals, then all of a sudden a lot of the books were about rocks and minerals. When we started studying the solar system, then all of a sudden all the books were from the solar system. So, of course, the Limitless Library will have much more selection in nonfiction than what we can have.
It was really fun using it because we got to get the books that we didn't have in our library, and we still got to get them.
We've been so excited about using Limitless Libraries. It's been something that we heard might have been coming down the pike. We were hoping it really would happen, where we would get the student delivery. I have middle school daughters myself, and so when I heard that they could borrow those, I was a little bit jealous. And I really wanted our students to be able to enjoy that program. So I'm amazed at how well it went this year. It was so much easier than I even thought that it could be. To be able to put books in kids' hands when they're excited about it instead of having to wait till our copies come in, that's been one of the best parts of it all.